So there we go. My goodness. World's worst podcaster. Okay, so I downloaded and installed Comet, and now I'm about to get started. Comet is Perplexity's browser, of course. So, unlock your personal assistant. Okay. Oh, I see. So pick up where I set it. So let's pick my Mozilla Firefox stuff. It's the one I use all the time. So to finish importing, close all Firefox windows. Okay. We'll do that. I think I still have some open here. Yep. Not a fan of that music. Okay, let's try again. I have no imagination when it comes to names. Oh, isn't that cute? Sun, Mercury, Venus, Moon, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and there's no Pluto, which makes me unhappy. No, it's not going to become my default. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. Pin to my taskbar. No. Stop it. Sign in below. Okay. Oh. Alright. That's clearly picked that up from Firefox. It's interesting it can pick up my Firefox password. I'm not sure I like that, but there we go. Unless this is some version of Chrome, which is also possible. Two-factor authentication. Okay, so all right. You see, it's gonna keep haranguing me. 10 to 5, find important unanswered emails. NVIDIA, who cares? Okay, so it's picked up my home screen as well. I guess probably from Firefox. What does this? Okay. Reviewing source. That has no source. That's an awful lot of stuff just for the time. Okay, let's see if we can find important unanswered emails. Ah, okay. Connect your Gmail and Google Calendar. Sure, I want to do this, but hey, I'm doing this in the name of science. All right. So, I don't recommend that you do this. I'm just doing this because I'm curious. Yep. Okay, so invite your team. No, stop with the nudges. I'm not interested in the nudges. Sportsnet Plus, no, I just canceled that because they just raised the price and I'm not interested anymore. No, that's old. I did that. ODRL public list. Nothing important is on a public list. PayPal receipts. Security alert. Okay. Okay, so it really hasn't picked up anything important. Learning engineering, several email threads awaiting replies, input. No, because they're mailing lists. Okay, so that was pretty bad. I see all my bookmarks here. So GHub is a little bookmark I use to, it's a bookmarklet I use if I see a page I like. I click on it and it creates a link for OL Daily, and then I write the link up, the description of the link. Read later is for Pinboard. Jump is a bookmarklet I just got recently. It's another Alan Levine special, and this one, if I get a link from New York Times or something like that, I just click on this and it'll jump the paywall using archive.ph or something similar. Okay, let's go home. Home, finance, hide from sidebar. I'm not interested. Okay, travel, I might. Academic, I might. Sports, maybe. Where did you get the idea I'm interested in finance? Analysts, highlight Aaron Judge and Bryce Harper because, of course, because everybody talks about the Yankees. Kevin Durant trade, who cares? Kobe Mayo of Baltimore, okay. Okay. Formula One. Oh, I wanted to stop seeing that. Okay, so I'm interested in baseball, and I'm interested in CFL, which isn't even on here, and hockey, which isn't on here. So they haven't really got that right, and I don't know of any way of changing that. So, how do I remove that from my homepage? I don't see any way of doing that, and I'm not interested in it. Back. So, and because I've clicked on it now, I'll probably have it for the rest of my life. ICC cricket might be interesting, but I'd never get any streaming cricket to watch, so yeah. Okay, what else have we got? Library, find important, unanswered. Oh, that's the email again. Never mind. Spaces. Don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, let's create a space. Okay, description of this is a test space. And it's mine. Why would I have to describe it? Alright, ask anything. Alright, tell me about writing APIs for federated social networks. And writing it, I think I mistyped that, but okay, let's see what we get. Federation protocols, okay. Mastodon, okay, so activity pub, O status, older legacy, developer tools. So I don't see anything about blue sky or atmosphere in here. That's not good, because it should really include that. Challenges distributed identity and discovery. Yeah, people list that as a problem, but distributed identity is a problem. Discovery is something completely different. Privacy and data portability, same. They're two separate issues. Same with open standards and community input. Security is always an issue. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. Yeah, just... So, also, there's ActivityPub, and then there's the Mastodon API. Okay, yeah, server-to-server APIs, that's ActivityPub. Client-to-server APIs for Mastodon is different. So, yeah, this is... Let's see what the sources were. Oh, how to develop an app like Mastodon. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Obtain an open source license. Attach the README file. Create a code of conduct. That's not telling me how to... Okay. You simply need to design software that can be used to power any website. Wow, this is really bad. Wow. This is a terrible article. Terrible. Clickbait. Possibly not even written by a human. Federated social media platforms. Okay. Here's a thought. Let's try something new. Ask a follow-up. Please write an introduction to the Fediverse, including protocols such as ActivityPub. Oops, let's spell it right. Atmosphere. And what's the third one again? And the third one, what was it? Diaspora. Yeah. And Diaspora. Outlining core concepts, major issues, examples of platforms using the different protocols, and how to start using them. Let's see what this does. Could have been a better prompt, but okay. The Federation is a collection of independent but interoperable social platforms built on open standards, allowing users to communicate, share, and interact across networks, regardless of which service or server they use. That's good. Okay. Core concepts: decentralization, federation, and data ownership. Okay. All right. Protocols. Atmosphere. Okay. So, example platform: Blue Sky. Would have been bonus if they had included Black Sky, but it's a bit of a long shot. Okay, here's how they work. Okay. Focuses on modularity and portability. Treating user accounts as their own data spaces, personal data servers, yes. And apps as aggregators of this data from across the network, yep. Users create or join pods. Each pod is a separate server but federates with others. Okay, major issues. Fragmentation, okay. Moderation, yeah. User discovery, again, I think it's less of a problem than the rest of the world does. Protocol adoption, yeah. How to get started. Choose a platform, pick a pod, create an account, start interacting, explore additional apps. Yeah. Let's see what they listed from. Yeah, okay, they got. Yeah. Oh, there's a CBC article. That's good. Okay, and then related. That's not bad. That's not bad. I could take this, copy it basically, and put that up as an quote-unquote introduction to the Fediverse, and not sure if I could improve on it a whole lot, just bits and pieces, right? Like the Black Sky reference and stuff. Let's compare features. And interoperability of ActivityPub and AT protocol. Okay. Account portability. Data model. Custom schemas recorded in PDS. That's an interesting distinction that they've highlighted. No standard support. User identity, instance space. Right. This is a significant difference. Scalability. Moderation. The protocols are not natively interoperable, no kidding. But there are bridges, yep. ActivityPub is best of broad service interop and ecosystem diversity. AT protocols intended for maximum user control and frictionless migration. I wouldn't say that, but I get the point. All right, let's come back to, I guess, the home. Oh, this is home again. All right, what is Stephen Downes known for? Oh, well, that's a direct question that I asked, was it Perplexity? A while back. Yeah. Yeah, it's just repeating a question sequence that I asked a while back. Okay. So, yeah, what is connectivism? And then it's added these, tell me about writing API, right, that's the one I just asked. Discover sports. Right. All right, I need to tell Perplexity that. Let's go back home. Here are the sports I'm interested in. NHL, hockey, CHL, hockey, Major League Baseball, and the Canadian Football League. Please do not recommend stories or items from any other sports. Remember this for all future interactions. Now, all right. Now let's click on sports and see what happens. Major League Baseball. The New York Liberty is not Major League Baseball or any of the other. No, we got basketball. Probably WNBA. I mean, I honestly don't know. So, see, Florida versus LSU football. I don't care about that. Seriously, I don't care about that. So let's go back. Here are the sports I'm interested in. And it has already lied to me about I will remember this preference for all future interaction, but let's go to sports directly and see if I can't put it in here. All right, now let's go back home and let's try sports again. And we're still getting WNBA, or I assume it's WNBA, I don't know. Still bad. What are these up here? Research, labs, turn your ideas into completed docs, etc. Explore academic papers, journals, and more. Please find and summarize all academic papers from the last 12 months on the topic of open educational resources and the Fediverse. Oh, I capitalized and because it's probably going to make it an or. Okay, very few. Well, that's what I would expect. Recent research covers the individual domains extensively. There's little to no direct intersection documented in the academic literature within this time frame. Good thing I have a presentation coming up on that. Recent OER research. Benefits and challenges. Showcasing open education networks. Professional development. Critical analysis of the Fediverse. No academic articles from the last year. There's virtually no peer. Well, no, there is no peer reviewed. Don't say virtually no peer-reviewed research when you find none. This gap points to an emerging opportunity for scholarship in integrating OER practices. And then some related. Okay, yeah, how about this? Recent trends in integrating OERs with decentralized networks. Ah, now we're getting some stuff. Excuse me. All right, so there's some room there for something interesting. Excuse me again. All right, so I can see the use for that, for the academic research, and I'll probably come back to that because I have that presentation to do, and I might use this just to see if that changes my approach for that. And I would be, just to be clear, I would be using this instead of a Google search on that same topic. All right, I think I'm going to end my thing here. Notifications, pro account, account. Let's just. Yeah, so I actually do have a pro account, and I got it for some reason as a promo with Bell. It came through in my Bell 5 subscription. I said, yeah, sure, I'll take a year of pro. So there you go. Tasks. Set up tasks to deliver the right content at the right time automatically. Monthly digest of science, daily summary of major sporting events. I often don't want that. I like to sometimes wait. Market forecast, not even remotely interested. Tech insights, news digest. Suppose you could make up more, right? Describe what you want to automate. Well, what I want to automate is my LinkedIn newsletter, but that's not going to work. That's what you're saying. If you're curious as to what's in the background, this script runs my LinkedIn newsletter, but my LinkedIn newsletter doesn't work. Oh well, because the computer won't wake up to run the script is the problem. All right, I'm going to finish that here for now, and hope you enjoyed that episode of Stephen Follows Instructions. Wasn't the greatest in the world, but I did want to show you me trying something new, because I'm still trying new things. I just haven't made many videos recently.